Okay, so the first thing that I do is remove my nail polish. I use Beauty Secret's Pure Acetone. I get this from Sally's Beauty. I use Pure Acetone over the non-acetone because it's not on your nail for very long since it's much stronger. Like this takes like 1 second and it's off of your nail, as opposed to the non-acetone remover, and that takes like, you know, I'm sure it's seconds, but it takes longer. There's more rubbing and stuff that you have to do with that, and so I prefer to just do this instead. So I'm going to go ahead with the rest of my fingers. Okay, and my next step is to just shape the nail, file it. So my nails are a little uneven because this one broke a few weeks ago and it's growing back out, as you can see. And this one just broke like a week ago or so. And this one as well. So I'm not going to clip them all down because I want to grow my nails out. And you want to make sure that you are filing in the same direction. I don't know if you all know this, but your nails are actually stronger when you round the edges off instead of keeping them completely square, because those corners, just not a natural shape for your nails, and those corners tend to snag on things, and then that's how you end up breaking nails. So I have been going for more of like an almond kind of shape. I'm just going to finish filing them and shaping them up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done filing, and now I'm going to buff out the nail. I have a buffer here that I just got from Sally's, and it's really cheap. I think it's like less than $1, like 96 cents or something like that. I'm not really sure what grit this is, but it's a purple one. So I'm just gonna buff out the nail just to make sure that it's nice and smooth and that there's not any ridges or anything like that that can make your manicure look bumpy or even just snag things. I'm going to continue with the other hand. Okay, so I'm done buffing my nails out. So the next thing we're going to do is cuticle care. So what I use is the Blue Cross Cuticle Remover, and this stuff works really good. I have to be honest, I don't use it as much as I probably should, but lately I have been using it a lot, and so that's why only now am I starting to get a little bit of it is gone. So I use that. It comes in a huge bottle. That bottle is 16 ounces, just like the large Pure Acetone bottle, and I just put it in an old nail polish bottle because it's a very like liquidy, creamy kind of consistency. So what you want to do with this is put it all around your cuticle area, and even on these areas where it's like hard and just dry. And I just brush it on with the nail polish brush. And that's why I put it inside this bottle, because it makes the application process much easier. Because before, the reason why I didn't use it was because it was just a mess to pour it out onto each nail. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit on my hands for a couple of minutes and put it on the other hand, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've let it sit for a few minutes, and this is what I'm going to be using. I use a metal cuticle pusher. I got this from Sally's, and I believe they have ones that are rounded at the corners, because this one is quite sharp, but I couldn't find any. I think they were out, and so I just ended up picking up this. But I did get this from Sally's. It was like $1 and some change, I believe. And I also got a cuticle stone. I think that's what they call this. I'll have all the details for you below. I got this from Sally's as well. Again, it was like $1 or something to that effect. It was quite cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and take my cuticle pusher and just gently push the cuticle back. From there, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of this excess cuticle just with gentle circular motions. You want to make sure that you remove the cuticle, because if you have excess cuticle on your nail bed, when you paint your nails, that can cause it to lift and it won't last as long. And pushing your cuticles back is just really good because it helps to bring blood flow to your nail plate, causing them to grow faster. And it helps to elongate your nail bed as well, which I think looks nice. Okay, I'm just going to finish this on the rest of my nails and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I'm done pushing back my cuticles, and so now I'm going to take this cuticle stone, I think that's what it's called, a cuticle stone, and I'm just going to use it for the sides of the skin on the side of my nails, where it gets like really dry and dead skin, and I'm just going to take it. You can also just use a file for this as well. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not too close to the nail where you might be like filing it or something like that, because you don't want to tear your nail. I'm just gonna finish my other nails and I'll be back when I am done. Okay, so I'm done doing the sides of my nails with the cuticle stone. And so the next thing is going to be to wash our hands, because we don't want that cuticle, what is it called? Cuticle remover. We don't want the cuticle remover to sit on your nail for very long, because I believe it's some kind of chemical. So we're going to go ahead and wash our hands. What I like to do after I wash my hands is to do a hand scrub. This is specifically made for your hands. It's the Cream and Coco Juicy Pomegranate Hand Polish, and it just looks like that. It's I believe it's a sugar scrub. You can use whatever scrub you have. It doesn't need to be specifically made for your hands. You can use a body scrub. You can use the scrub that you use to exfoliate your face, whatever you want. So I'm going to go wash my hands and then do this hand scrub. And also I have a nail brush. I'll bring it over here when I'm done using it. And you want to just, when you're washing your hands, to just go over your nail bed as well as under your nails when you're washing your hands, to make sure that everything's nice and clean and you've got all of that debris out. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've went ahead and washed my hands, did the hand scrub, and scrubbed my nails with this little nail brush. I got this from Sally's as well. I want to say it was real cheap, like 30 or 40 cents. So that's that. It's just a little brush to clean under your nails and over the top. From there, I like to go ahead and put on a hand cream. After you wash your hands, you should always put some sort of butter or oil or lotion or cream, something on your hands to keep them moisturized. It's very good for your nails as well as your skin. So from there, because you don't want the excess oil on your nails, what I end up doing is just using a brush. This is just an old shadow brush that I don't really use, so I use it for my nails to do cleanup, or you can just use a Q-tip. And with that, you're just going to, I just use Non-Acetone, the Non-Acetone polish remover. This is the one I use from Sally's. Again, it's very affordable, and all the links will be below so you can find it. But I'll just dip the brush into that and just brush it over the nail to take the excess oil off of the nail plate, because we want our manicure to last. So that's my whole nail care routine. I prefer to not soak my nails in any kind of like water or solution. That's just my preference. Okay, so now that I've already done my whole nail care routine, the next thing is my manicure. And so I'll go in with Avon Nail Expert's Gel Strength Base Coat and just apply a thin layer of that all over the nails. Once you have the base coat on, you'll want to, give it like a minute. It doesn't take very long for it to dry, and just give it about a minute or so for it to completely dry, and then we'll go on with our polish. Alright, so I've got my base coat on, and now I'm just going to go ahead and do my polish. I mean, it's fairly simple. I'm going to do my polish just like anything else, and then do a top coat over it. Okay, so I've put on my first 2 coats of polish. I used the Julep, you can't see the wording because all of it is white, in Vanna. And now I'm going to use Julep in, what color is this? Melody. It's like a glitter top coat. I'm not putting it on all of my nails. I'm just putting it on 2 of them. This is my first time using this top coat, so. Okay, so I'm done with my nail polish, and the last thing to do is my top coat. And I'm using Avon's Gel Finish top coat. And like I said earlier in the video, throughout the week, it's best to go ahead and reapply your top coat every day, or at least every other day. And don't forget to get the free edge, and that'll keep your nail polish from chipping the whole week. I don't know if it makes it last longer than a week, because I don't keep it on for longer than a week. I just do it every weekend. Pure acetone on a brush. You just use it to clean up around the nail. You want to make sure that you're using pure acetone, because that will get the nail polish off of your nails extremely easily. And follow up with a cuticle oil, but that's the end. Thank you for watching. Bye.